The sun had barely risen over the quiet farmland when the peaceful morning was suddenly shattered by a terrifying sound. Birds that once chirped cheerfully flew away in panic, and the cattle in the fields began to move restlessly. Something was wrong, very wrong. In the middle of a green pasture stood a gentle brown cow named Bella. She was known by everyone in the village for her calm nature and soft eyes. Farmers trusted her, children loved her, and she had never caused trouble. But on this day, Bella found herself in a life-threatening situation she could never have imagined. Hidden in the tall grass near the edge of the field, a massive giant python lay silently. Its body was thick and powerful, its scales blending perfectly with the surroundings. It had been watching, waiting patiently for the right moment to strike. The stillness of the morning worked in its favor. As Bella grazed peacefully, unaware of the danger creeping closer, the python suddenly launched forward with terrifying speed. In seconds, it wrapped its enormous body around her legs and torso. Bella let out a loud, desperate cry that echoed across the farm. The farmer, Mr. Rahman, heard the noise and rushed outside. What he saw made his heart drop. Bella was trapped, struggling helplessly as the giant python tightened its grip with each passing second. "Help! Someone help!" he shouted, his voice filled with panic. Neighbors began to gather, but no one dared to go near the massive snake. It was too dangerous, too powerful. Bella's cries grew weaker as the python slowly began to constrict tighter. Realizing the seriousness of the situation, Mr. Rahman quickly grabbed his phone and called the local emergency rescue team. His hands trembled as he explained the situation. "Please hurry. A giant python has attacked my cow, she's dying." Within minutes, the heroic rescue team received the alert. These were trained professionals, known for handling dangerous wildlife situations. They had faced many risks before, but each mission was different, and this one sounded urgent. Sirens blared as the rescue vehicle sped toward the farm. The team leader, Captain Ali, reviewed the plan with his crew. "We must act fast but carefully," he said. "The python is strong. One wrong move could make it tighten its grip. Our goal is to save the cow without harming the animal unnecessarily." When they arrived, the scene was even more intense than they had imagined. Bella was barely able to stand, her breathing heavy and weak. The python had wrapped nearly its entire body around her. Captain Ali quickly assessed the situation. "Team, get the equipment ready, tranquilizer, ropes, and protective gear. We don't have much time." Two team members approached cautiously from behind, while another prepared the tranquilizer dart. The snake hissed loudly, sensing danger. Its grip tightened again, and Bella let out a painful cry. "Now," Captain Ali shouted. The dart was fired and hit the python accurately. The team waited anxiously as the powerful reptile began to slow down. But even with the tranquilizer, it didn't release Bella immediately. "We need to loosen it manually," one rescuer said. Carefully, the team began to pull the thick coils away from Bella's body. It was not easy, the snake's muscles were incredibly strong. Sweat dripped from their faces as they struggled with all their strength. "Keep going," Captain Ali encouraged. "We're almost there." After what felt like forever, one coil loosened. Then another. Slowly but surely, they managed to free Bella from the python's deadly grip. The moment she was released, Bella collapsed onto the ground, exhausted and barely conscious. "Call the vet, Mr. Rahman cried, running toward her. Meanwhile, the rescue team secured the now sedated python. They carefully placed it into a large containment box to relocate it later into a safer, wild environment, far away from farms and people. The danger was finally over, but the mission wasn't complete yet. The veterinarian arrived quickly and began examining Bella. She had bruises and signs of pressure from the snake's grip, but thankfully, no bones were broken. "She's lucky," the vet said. Another few minutes, and it could have been fatal. The entire village watched in relief as Bella slowly regained consciousness. Her breathing steadied, and she lifted her head slightly. Mr. Rahman knelt beside her, tears in his eyes. "You're safe now, Bella, you're safe." The heroic rescue team stood nearby, exhausted but satisfied. They had once again risked their lives to save an innocent animal. Captain Ali looked at his team and smiled. "Great job, everyone. This is why we do what we do." Later that day, the python was transported deep into the Jangala, far from human settlements. It would return to its natural habitat, where it belonged, without posing danger to farms. Back at the village, Bella became a symbol of survival and bravery. People spoke about the incident for days, praising the courage of the rescue team. Children visited Bella, bringing her fresh grass and water. Slowly, she began to recover fully, her strength returning day by day. Mr. Rahman made sure her area was safer now. He installed stronger fencing and cleared the tall grass where the python had been hiding. This will never happen again, he promised. The story of Bella and the giant python spread beyond the village. It became a reminder of two important things: the unpredictable dangers of wildlife, and the incredible courage of those who step forward to save lives. In the end, it wasn't just a rescue, it was a battle between life and death, fear and bravery. And thanks to the heroic rescue team, life had won.